Hello, soul contract creators. I'm popping back in to share another example of a soul contract that I've channeled this year for one of my long-term clients. We've been working together for about a year privately. We've channeled everything from career to relationships to marriage to family to long-term goals. It's been amazing. She's made massive quantum leaps in her achieving her goals and really finding her happiness and joy. When she came to me, she was really struggling, and she's made massive improvements because truly she's a dream client. She takes the information that comes in and applies it to her life, and I've seen her make quantum leaps in all areas of her life because of this. So the first contract that I channeled for her when she originally came to me was around her career. She's a personal coach. She's a personal and business life coach, and she was partnering with another woman who was paying her a small monthly stipend to do a lot of back end work and to bring in her own clients for coaching. She was struggling to bring in clients and wanted to know what she could do, right? So I channeled, and the first thing that came in right away is you're struggling to get clients because you're sending your energy. You're working for someone else. Your energy's entangled with this other person. So you're struggling to bring in clients. Things are coming in under this other person's umbrella because her energy was literally supporting this other woman, right? So they said your energy is entangled. But more importantly, what they shared was that she has a contract in this lifetime to step away from really being the support for other people. She's had multiple lifetimes where she supported other people and didn't live her own life, did not experience the joy that was available to her. And one specific lifetime they showed, which was amazing, was her as a dressmaker a long time ago. I can't remember what year. It was several hundred years ago, it looked like. A dressmaker, and her boss happens to be her partner in this lifetime. And her partner in this lifetime helped co-create this soul contract with my client because my client's goal in this lifetime is to realize her self-worth, step into her power, and orchestrate and design her own life instead of supporting other people in their life. Once you do that for yourself, then you can help other people. So this was the reason behind her struggles. So the advice was, and we have free will, right? We have the choice to make free will choices. The advice was to step away from her partner, and start her own company, start her own business. And my client was really scared about that. She said, I don't really plan to do that for at least a few years. And so my guides said, and this comes in every time, if you don't, it's totally fine. Just know that things are going to continue to get harder. And those are signs, they're guideposts to help encourage a different decision. So true to what they shared with me, over the next few months, things started getting really difficult with her partner. Her partner became really wishy-washy. Her partner made promises and went back on them. They agreed to things, and she didn't stick to the agreements. And it got to the point where my client said, I can no longer do this. I can no longer work for someone that I can't rely on, right? And she on her own stepped away. Within 1 week of stepping away, she increased her clients by over 200%. So, and that was just the beginning. And what was even more beautiful is that, in addition, and my guides always just give me enough, we don't pry, but they give me just enough to understand, her partner, my client's partner, has a soul contract here as well that my client unknowingly was supporting her in. So them separating was actually part of a contract they designed together. So when my client stepped away, her ex-business partner started struggling in things that were aligned to her soul contract that she could have not addressed and overcome had they continued to stay partnered. So both of them are making growth, are experiencing growth through honoring and living their soul contract. So, and just a little, I'll give a little bit more. We found out further that her her desire to be a personal and business coach isn't to be full-time, although that's what she came in asking for, advice on how to bring in more clients to be full-time. It wasn't even her desire. She was doing it for someone else. She wants to have multiple facets of her life that she's engaging in. She teaches young girls dance. She's a full-time mom. She does many things. And we found that the reason why she felt so much anxiety and pressure around building her business is it wasn't hers. It was someone else's contract. So that's another post for another day. I hope this was really helpful. Just again, outlines how critical understanding soul contracts are. If she hadn't heard, if my client hadn't heard through my channeling what the soul contracts were, she would have prolonged and she would still be with that partner. But since she knew the difficulties that were coming, that she was experiencing, they had already told her it was coming. So she was prepared, and she looked at them as, okay, these are signs. These are guideposts. This isn't a, why is this happening to me? It's, okay, this is happening for me. What's it telling me? So she was able to look at things in a different way and massively changed her life. If you want to learn how to identify soul contracts in your own life, I have my inspired 4-week soul contract course starting in November, and I will be taking you through how to identify soul contracts in your life, how to identify the purpose behind them. I'm even including a live past life regression exercise so that you can see for yourself a soul contract that you created. Find out more information in my bio. You can click on the link in my bio, and I hope to see you there.